Right, today we're going to look at composition, specifically composition we're going to use within your photography. Now, this thing we're going to look at is called the rule of thirds. It's basically the screen, the image, or whatever you're looking at, split into three, both horizontally and vertically, and you can see where the lines cross, where these green dots are. That is really where you're supposed to put your subject matter. So let's have a look. A little more detail. Now you can shoot using your phone or a camera. You can shoot landscape or portrait. Just because you're shooting landscape doesn't mean you have to have a landscape in your landscape for your image. It's just a different orientation. So you've got landscape, portrait, landscape, portrait. Okay, today you're going to be shooting landscape. So there we are, but it doesn't mean in future you can't shoot portrait. Sometimes that can be a good idea to shoot portrait for your images. They can often improve what you're doing that way, but today we're going to just look at shooting landscape. Okay, it's just reiterating the point. So today, landscape. Whoops, let me go back. Okay, so this image I got from the internet, and as you can see, the rule of thirds, where those lines cross. And again, it's popped up again with those white lines, clicking on and off there. Where those lines cross, you can see that's where the cup is, that's where the point of interest is, that's where the subject matter is. Next one then, another image I got from the internet. I think it's a, what is it? Is it nail varnish or something like that? I'm not quite sure. And if you look at where the subject matter is, the main focal point, well, there it is, where those lines cross on that top section there. Another image from the internet, some sunflowers in a vase. Again, you've got the main focal point is the vase with the flowers. But also quite interestingly here across the bottom third, you can see that's taken up with a line across where the table is roughly. Okay, an old picture of mine, somebody surfing. Where do the lines cross? Where's the point of interest? Well, if you look at it, it's where the surfer is roughly on that top third on the right-hand side of the screen there. And what I did also, I've taken some pictures, actually I did it yesterday, of a vintage action man I've got at home. I just popped him on a table, put a little lamp next to him and took some photographs. Thinking about the rule of thirds for each one. And you can see the position of his head has changed, taking up roughly those rule of third sections. So in this top one here, this where the lines cross there, this one where the lines cross, this one and this one. So using the rule of thirds. What I did at the end then, is I cropped this just to slightly improve the composition. Now some of you, if you do have a digital camera, you might find that your cameras have a grid that comes up on the back of the screen. And that grid will be the rule of thirds. That's to help you with your composition. I'm not quite sure if that comes up on any of your phones. You'll have to have a look and see. But keep that in mind and have a go at a task today, taking a photograph of any object you've got at home. Try to keep the background uncluttered because you don't want to be seeing other things within your shot. So you could just put an object on the table just like I did and have a go. Okay, that's it.